Burscough, going past Maggie Jenny's boat, Toucan.
Morning.
Good morning.
Saying goodbye to Burscough. We're here 2 weeks this time, and we were here a week before.
Yeah, we went down here for a week.
Down to
We've actually been on the boat for 2 weeks here because we've been to and fro for hospital trips and things for relatives. Yeah, so but yeah, it's been really nice here.
It's a lovely village.
Yeah.
Very friendly.
A couple of nice pubs, the Hop Vine and the Thirsty Squirrel, is it?
No, Thirsty Duck.
Thirsty Duck, which is right on the canal side of Burscough Wharf.
It's got very odd opening hours.
Yeah. We went there one night and
Close that to stay.
yeah. Got in last orders just as we got in.
But no, one day she did service. We were in at 8:15 and she did service. But it's alright, because we followed her door.
Yeah. So,
Don't worry, Jean, we didn't struggle.
there's a mill up just up there behind us, a lovely old mill that's been converted. It's just on the outskirts of the village. And we're heading now towards the Rufford branch. We're going to get some water when we get there. There's a tap there at least. We're not quite sure if there's other facilities, there are some facilities, because we walked up there and there's some locked buildings that look like they could be, but we don't have a key with us, so we couldn't try it.
The book says it is.
Yeah, so.
But that means nothing these days.
No, don't, because even down there there's like showers at one point apparently, and there was a place where you can put your refuse, but that's now gone. And even the Elson Point door was broken, so that was a bit unusual for the last week or two at least.
Did it burst then?
Yeah, Burscough, yeah.
Going that high winds though.
Yeah. So yeah, it's been really nice here. Like I say, we're heading up towards the Lancaster now. It's today's 1st of May today. Yeah, 1st of May today. We go 3 miles to Rufford, then on to Tarleton, and then on the 7th of May, on the Tuesday after the bank holiday, we're out of the Ribble Link up to Suffolk Brook. Yeah, so that's where we are. Catch you later. So having set off yesterday, the intention to go to the Rufford branch, which is just here in front of us, we realised there's a stoppage, which we knew about, we forgot. So we ended up just stopping here for the night. This is by the water point, by the junction of the Rufford. And lovely cherry blossom there. It's an ornamental cherry, that one, pretty old. Yeah, so this is the water point. I mean, we're quite close to where it is actually, so we're probably not a good place to be right by the water point, but it's the only place we could moor while waiting for this to open. So some lovely old cottages here. This one's being done up, and I imagine these are old workmen's cottages at one time. Down through here, it's just over here. This area that's fenced off here is an old dry dock, so you can see like the wooden planks there that are on the stones. That would have been where the boats would have sat, and they would have just drained the dock from there. And yeah, that's well, I should have drained the dock from down there. Sorry, I'll go and show you that. So like an outlet down there, which they probably open that sluice and the water runs away. I say, beautiful old cottages these. Steps down there to get into the dry dock, and this here we think is probably the sluice that took the water away to drain the dock. And so there's a bridge we had to come under, and just there it looks like this building here is probably some CRT facilities at one point, but as far as we're aware, all that's left now that is usable for boaters is the Elson point. Is the water point where we are there. And also there's another one just over there. So there's two actually, quite close together. So really we're just waiting for this lock to open. It's supposed to be open at 4 o'clock, but we saw a boat go up this morning, so I'm wondering if it's going to be open earlier. We haven't seen any CRT staff here today, so we're thinking that maybe it's already open. Look, when we came through yesterday, when we was going to come up, it was about 11 o'clock when they came through. When the CRT guys were here. Well, there's no one here now. It's about 11:15, so we might just take a chance and go for it. But there's been no notification yet to say that it's open. But like I say, one boat's already gone up this morning, so I think we're probably going to be okay. It is absolutely delightful here. It's such a you can just imagine what it's like in years gone by with these old cottages and the dry dock being used. The other side of the canal, there's loads of new houses now, but don't know what was there before. Maybe an old wharf, maybe. So that sign there, back underneath the bridge, says Wigan 10 miles, Leeds 102.25, I think it says. Liverpool 24.25, or maybe 3/4, and Burscough half a mile. So here we are, onto the Rufford branch. There's the dry dock that I talked about earlier, just over there. And Cage is setting this lock and undoing his swing bridge, which is in front of the lock gates here. Lock 1, top lock on the Rufford arm. Rufford branch even. I think there's one coming up, but I think he's still in 3, so we hope to get through this one and possibly into 2 and cross over there. Okay, just winding up the paddles in lock 2, and we're just looking over there. You can probably just about make out the chimney, that mill. That's the mill in Burscough. I forget the name of it now. I'll put a caption up what it is. And that's the Rufford branch junction just down there, and the ship in. We're just going down. This blue cruiser coming up is David's boat. He's seen us a couple of times on the Leeds and Liverpool saying he's a continuous cruiser, and he's been here for a couple of weeks. He's moving on soon, and yeah, he loves this bit of canal. He's saying it's just like a river. It is like a river, really. It's sort of got the reeds to the side, and it's quite windy and quite picturesque. Smoking fields either side. So yeah, we really like it. It's really nice. I don't know what those hills are in the distance, but. Find that out. See a caption on. Probably one's near Parbold, I'd imagine. This is the more modern way of farming now, I suppose. You don't get ploughed up, it just gets sort of like surface just gets sort of scarified over. Well, I think that's supposed to be the environmental way of doing it these days, so that you don't disturb the soil too much, for whatever reason that is. I don't know if there's any advantage at all for growing, or whether it's actually a disadvantage. So this is lock 4 just coming up, and we just passed a boat, so this one's already full, which is good. Okay, just going to open it now, and in we go. Just come through lock 7 just there, and just over there is the church. You can see the church spire, that's Rufford Church, and in the foreground here is I think this is Fettler's Wharf, I think it's called, Fettler's Wharf Marina. And then just coming up in a minute will be St Mary's on the other side, and we're sort of hoping we can moor just up underneath this bridge here. This bridge directly in front of us. That's the road bridge in the village. So I got that wrong. This one is St Mary's on our left. St Mary's, and this one over here on the right with the nice cabins. I think that's Fettler's Wharf. Very smart. Hopefully somewhere under this bridge we're going to find a mooring. Yeah, so this is the Fettler's Wharf Marina, which I think is probably slightly smaller than the one across the canal, St Mary's, but again very nice though. It's got the offices there, and just up behind the trees there is Taste Buds. There's a cafe, and pretty busy today. And they've got these floating lodges as well. We've seen these in a few places. One was at Tarleton Hall, and yeah, happy to stay on these out in the water. So this is the village of Burscough, and the Hesketh Arms there, really nice pub. We've got a beer festival going on this weekend. Had a few there yesterday. And there's this interesting sort of garage, bar, Sefton's, fuels, shop, gunsmiths and car repairs. Quite an unusual combination. But yeah, that's the Hesketh Arms. This is the garage. This is the main A59 which goes down towards Burscough. This is the church at Rufford, and just here is St Mary's Marina. It's also got a brasserie, coffee shop, home cooked meals, moorings, hotels and brokerage. This was on farm. I was talking to a guy yesterday saying that these were two low-lying fields, these two marinas. There's this one's St Mary's, and over the other side we can just see that white bridge. That goes into Fettler's Wharf, and yeah, they're both quite low-lying fields. Used to have a lot of problem with drainage, and well, as you can see, they certainly have now because they're full of water. But they were dug out, and some of the farm buildings still exist there. I think that house there is a new one, but some of the farm buildings that were used for the marina, and the farmer apparently built a house about a mile away, and he still owns a lot of the fields around here. So yeah, lovely marina. I've just come to this farm shop just outside Rufford to try these new potatoes, which are recommended by the hairy bikers. There they are. £5 a bag. They're quite expensive, but I'll give it a go, I think. These are our Rufford New Potatoes. I'm just going to put them in some water and scrub them, I think, because they're a bit dirty, and leave them like that. So hopefully quite nicely. Okay, so this is our Rufford New Potatoes, all ready to eat. I'll scrub them and boil them. What do you think of the new potatoes then, Kate?
They're not worth a fiver. They're very nice, but we had better out of the garden.
Yeah.
Yes.
Won't be going back, will we?
No.
I'm just in the market hall here in Preston. I've just come across these new Rufford potatoes. Oh yeah, so we're just leaving Rufford now. I've had a couple of nights here. Lovely little village. It's a pub called the Hesketh Arms, and a village store, and pretty much it really, not much else. It's quite a small village. There's old Rufford Hall, which is just over here. There's some nice gardens there, and the hall, which is National Trust. Yeah, so we're leaving there now. So just an evening cruise. It's Sunday of the May bank holiday, first May bank holiday, and it's about 6:30. We're not sure how far we're going to go. We might just cruise up to the water point just up here, which is about a mile away, and fill up and empty our cassettes. Because this is the last point that we can actually fill with water, empty cassettes, before we go out onto the Ribble Link, which is on Tuesday. So and they do advise you to have full water tanks, which I thought we were around. I thought it might be empty, so you had a shallower draft to go up Savage Brook, but apparently you're best having full tanks. So yeah, we're going to fill up there, and we'll be ready to go. So we might just stop there for the night if there's space. If not, we might go on to Tarleton perhaps, because that's only another couple of 3 miles, and it won't be dark till about 8:30, 9 o'clock. And while we're going along, Kate's going to cook a roast in the air fryer, so we have a nice roast pork joint for dinner tonight with a glass of wine. So hard life, this boating. Someone's got to do it, haven't they? Yeah, look, see? Yeah, it's a hard life with boating. Someone's got to do it. Got some put into the bank. See, I didn't have a drink yet.
Did you like me?
Yeah. Bloody hell. So that's all right. Old Rufford Hall, that is. So we're just approaching the services here now, and you might just be able to make out a boat there moving. It's called Fruitcake. They just left their mooring down at Rufford just before us, and they filled up with water, and they're going out on the Ribble Link tomorrow. So that's worked out just right. We can pull in there and get some water. Lovely views over the fields, and sun's just setting. It's got a bit chilly now, but we're going to go in and enjoy our roast pork and a glass of wine. Cheers.